It's 3 a.m. You can't sleep. Your back hurts. Your mattress feels like a pile of rocks. So you do what anyone does at 3 a.m. You start Googling mattresses. Casper, Purple, Tuft and Needle, Lisa, Sattva, Nectar. Every single one says the same thing. We cut out the middleman. We ship directly to you. We save you thousands. But here's the weird part. If they all cut out the middleman, why are there so many of them? And here's an even weirder question. How did we end up with 175 online mattress companies selling basically the same product, all claiming to be revolutionary? This is the story of the business model that shouldn't exist, but somehow does.
Let's go back. 2005. Buying a mattress was painful. You'd walk into a store, a salesman in a cheap suit would follow you around. This one's on sale, normally $3,000, today only $1,200. But nobody knew what mattresses actually cost. Was it worth $1,200 or $200? The whole system was designed to confuse you. And then, 5 guys in San Francisco had an idea. The year was 2014. The company was Casper. Their pitch was simple. What if we sold one perfect mattress online for one fair price and shipped it in a box? People thought they were crazy. Nobody will buy a mattress without trying it first. But Casper launched anyway. And in their first month, they made $1 million. Suddenly, everyone wanted in. Purple launched, then Tuft and Needle, then Lisa, then Sattva, then Nectar, then Helix, then Avocado. By 2018, there were over 175 online mattress companies, all selling basically the same thing, all with the same promise: cut out the middleman, save money. But here's where things get weird.
If everyone's business model is cut out the middleman, then there's no competitive advantage. So they had to compete on something else: marketing. Casper spent $300 million on ads in just 3 years. Purple made weird commercials with raw eggs and glass. This episode is brought to you by the irony: all that marketing made mattresses more expensive. Remember, they promised to save you money by cutting out the middleman, but they just became the new middleman. And then things got even messier. See, all these companies offered the same guarantee. Sleep on it for 100 nights. If you don't love it, return it free. Sounds great, right? But here's the problem. You can't resell a used mattress. Health codes won't allow it. So every returned mattress went straight to the dump. Casper alone threw away $100 million worth of mattresses. And investors started asking questions. Wait, you're spending $300 on ads to sell a $600 mattress and 20% of customers return it? How does this make money? The answer: it didn't. Casper lost $92 million in 2019. Purple lost money. Tuft and Needle sold itself just to survive. And then came the turning point. February 2020. Casper goes public. They wanted to raise money at a $1.1 billion valuation. The stock opened at $12 and immediately dropped. Within months, it was worth $4. The market was saying, this business model doesn't work. And they were right. But here's the plot twist. Even though most of these companies lose money, they're still here. Purple, still around. Nectar, growing like crazy. Because they found a new strategy. Just keep raising money. Venture capitalists kept funding them, hoping someone would figure it out. Maybe if we spend another $100 million on ads. It became a cycle. Raise money, spend it on marketing, lose money, raise more money. And the craziest part? New mattress companies are still launching today because everyone thinks they'll be the one to crack the code. But most won't.
So what's the lesson here? It's this. Just because a business can exist doesn't mean it should. The mattress-in-a-box companies promise to save you money by cutting out the middleman, but they spent so much on marketing that they became more expensive than the stores they replaced. They promised to be sustainable, but they threw away millions of mattresses. They promised to be revolutionary, but 175 companies doing the same thing isn't a revolution. The next time you see an ad that says, "We're disrupting the industry," ask yourself, are you disrupting it or just making it more expensive? Because sometimes the old way wasn't broken. We just convinced ourselves it was. Thanks for watching. If this made you think twice about disruptive businesses, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories about business models that make no sense but somehow still exist. See you in the next one.